Hello and welcome to round 101 of the Great Chocolate Elimination Competition. And this is round 5 of the 80s band of chocolates. And I love chocolate, but I'm looking forward to when I'm done with this competition. Alright, so we have the current champion, Trader Joe's Criollo Chocolate, up against Tcho 81% dark chocolate. Let's give the contender a taste. There's a bit of a fruit flavor at the beginning, just a little bit, mildly sweet. A bit sour, a bit bitter. It's really not a bad chocolate. Now, if I were not looking for a super complex chocolate, I would say that this was going to be an excellent choice, but I want that fruit flavor to last longer. But I don't want to lose the flavor of the chocolate. It's really hard to find that balancing point. And then, of course, there's the problem of sugar and the bliss point. And for those of you who don't know, that is the point at which sugar, if you reach the bliss point, sugar makes you oh, this is wonderful! But if you go over that amount, your interest in the food starts to decrease. And getting to that, so it's scientifically been created, and so food makers try to find the bliss point for their food, and then they use that to addict you to their products. And other companies who don't use the bliss point, the companies that are either ignorant of it or choose not to be dishonest and try to addict their consumers, lose out, I guess you could say. So this is pretty good, really pretty good. The ironic thing about this is half the sugar in here, or 7 grams. Yeah, it's half of the carbs in here, and yet it tastes mildly sweet. So when the thing of it is the darker your chocolate becomes, the more chocolate you have. The more sugar you have to use to still make it taste sweet. So it becomes something of a losing proposition eventually, in terms of trying to maintain a level of sweetness without it being too outrageously full of sugar. And 7 grams of sugar, that's not great. But certainly it's a lot better than if you drink a can of soda. But this is 2 servings, so there are 14 grams of sugar in this bar, plus the 10 milligrams of sodium and the 20 grams of saturated fat. Yeah, so this one, by comparison, also 2 servings, but it's a much smaller, thinner bar, and this has, instead of 20 grams of saturated fats, it's got 14, no sodium, and it's got 10 grams of sugar, added sugars in it. So there's less sugar in this one, and there's less fat in this one, which makes this the healthier choice. Let me clear my throat, my palate. Okay, so that wasn't bad, but let's compare it to the Criollo. So there's a rapid taste of fruit It's more sustained. Also sourness and then some bitterness. Chocolate flavor, of course. It doesn't taste that sweet. And at 5 grams, I guess you could say that it's not that terribly sweet. But still, if you compare, and you know, this is certainly a good chocolate, don't get me wrong. Ultimately, this one has what that one lacks, the extra complexity that I've been looking for. So this remains the champion. Certainly I didn't expect it, but there it is. We'll see if it makes it all the way to the end or not, though. I still have several more bars of chocolate that I have to get through. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.